Well, the Vikings just completed a 20-17 overtime loss to the Detroit Lions in Week 2 of the National Football League. If you were subject to watching this despicable display of football today, my condolences, as both teams threw 6 turnovers today. 6 turnovers. Tavares Jackson, our great quarterback of the future, according to Brad Childress, threw 4 interceptions and no touchdowns. No touchdowns. Ridiculous. Adrian Peterson, thank God he's here, got 66 rushing yards and about 34 receiving. So that's nice. So he got 100 yards combined. That's nice. No touchdown though, because they didn't have the class to give him the ball when he was at the goal line. Instead, our superstar quarterback ran the ball into the end zone. So that's great. The only reason we were even in this game is because, like I said, Detroit also had 6 turnovers today. This was the most disgusting game I've seen in a long time. Well, I guess since last year's Chicago Bears game and the Vikings, which we also lost. The thing is, everybody's bragging about how great our defense is, and I see that. Yes, we got sacks, multiple sacks. We have good defensive players. We force turnovers, get interceptions. But our team never seems to be able to stop people when the game is on the line. Kind of reminds me of Kevin Garnett. Yeah, so talented, but can't seem to get it done when the game's on the line. So what does that tell you? You know? Doesn't really give you much of an indication of greatness to me. It tells you you're good, but not great. Okay, so let's all settle down a little bit about we're the purple people eaters, you know? Let's settle down a little bit. You know, maybe we could be, but I'm not sure about that. Tavares Jackson, though, today, you know, he threw in traffic several times. You know, it's just like, here you go, have fun. You know, we're just lucky that Detroit did the same thing several times today with their outstanding offense of the future. Oh yeah, John Kitna's going to throw 50 touchdown passes. Yeah. In what world, John? Give me a break, okay? You know, seriously. You're not even that good, John, okay? I think you're okay, but settle down. You know, Peyton Manning didn't throw 50 touchdowns. I don't think you're going to. So, for the Vikings, you know, their defense kept them in the game, and that's great, but it didn't get it done when it mattered. Ultimately, that was not their fault, and I understand. Because Brooks Bollinger, you know, took over after Tavares Jackson got injured in today's game. Brooks Bollinger completed a couple of passes, but then dropped the snap from Matt Burke. So, great play, Brooks. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm sure Detroit does too. You know, both field goal kickers also tried to lose the game today at the end. You know, Jason Hanson misses a 48-yarder at the end of the game, which is unprecedented for him. He's generally a great kicker on Detroit. The only positive thing they've ever had in Detroit pretty much since the 50s, or other than Barry Sanders, of course. My great apologies to you, Mr. Barry Sanders. But Tavares Jackson finally did something good today. He actually took the team into field goal range, you know, before overtime, and Ryan Longwell kicked it high enough and far enough, but of course another Gary Anderson curve to the left, I believe. It just didn't get it done, you know, today. So today I was pretty irritated watching them play, both teams. It was embarrassing, you know, it was a mess. By the way, it was an indoor game. It wasn't exactly snowing outside, so yeah, that's terrific. No win factor, so I'm sorry guys, but neither team to me is a playoff team. They're not even close at this point. So let's all settle down. Detroit and Minnesota, I'm sorry, but I don't see it.